Is Kuroki about to get drop-kicked by Team Nigma? Let me explain. It's common knowledge that Team Nigma's performance has been in the toilet for the last few years, but their latest loss might be the one that sends the roster into the grave. This past week, Nigma placed 8th in the Western European TI qualifiers. This means that it'll be the 4th year in a row that Nigma misses out on the biggest tournament of the year. Now, it's not easy being a Nigma fan. Professional player and Dota mastermind SVG stated on the Not4 broadcast, which I'll leave a link for in the description because it's a banger of a podcast, stated that it's not just that they lose, it's how they lose. And I couldn't agree more. Like, okay, check this out. It's game 3 of the TI qualifiers. Team Nigma against OG. The stakes are high, as the winner of this game gets to stay in the upper bracket, which is basically like playing Mario and having that extra life to play with. In other words, these men are duking it out over a green mushroom. Oh boy, fellas, was this game a treat, as OG decided to bust out the Jungle Pudge. Now, I'ma just sit here and pray that none of y'all see this in your pubs, but oh man, did this look good. Props to OG for coming up with this strat and abusing the wishing well aura. I mean, I didn't even know this was a thing until SVG brought it up on the Not4 podcast. Link in description.
You know who else likes to lose in the draft?
Kuroki. It's Kuroki, as he picked a Puck mid into Ember Spirit, which is traditionally a really bad matchup for the Puck as he has low armor and the Ember Spirit can abuse this with his Sleight of Fist ability. And it's even worse now with Ember's new facet giving him an extra attack in the Sleight of Fist. Honestly, this pick made me want to send Kuroki to a retirement home, as I'm sure he thought his boy Sumail could carry the game anyways, so let's check the stats at 10 minutes and see if he was right. Wompity womp womp womp. Overall, this was a gut-wrenching game for Nigma fans to watch, and it really brought up into question if it's finally time for Kuro to hang up that mouse. Now, before we go any further, I want to give some respect to Team Nigma. I mean, if we were to have a Dota Hall of Fame, you would see Miracle, Sumail, Kuroki, GH, all up there easily. These guys are legends in the game and will go down in history as some of the greatest players of all time. And I think that's why it hurts so much to see this team lose, is that we know on paper this team is capable of such great things. It's just, well, the parts don't seem to be clicking. And having this revolving door of coaches is definitely not helping the situation. Shoutouts to March, RMN, Immortal Faith, and Heen, 4 fantastic players who would all probably go down in the Hall of Fame, and even they can't fix Nigma. So what do you think needs to be done? Leave a comment down below. I believe if you love something, you should set it free. So if I'm Kuroki, I'm leaving the team so I can let the homies win once again. And I'm gonna re-emphasize that I want to send love and respect to the players of Team Nigma. I truly wish everyone on the team to have a long, happy, and successful career. And as much as I clown on Kuroki, folks, we know that if he were to watch one of my games, he would think I have the brain capacity of a celery stick. And he would be right, too. But maybe it's some random X factor that's out of the player's control as to why they're playing bad. Like, what if they're being fed nothing but Takis and Mountain Dew for breakfast every single day? That's gotta mess them up, right? Honestly, folks, that's what I'm gonna believe in, because I want to take any excuse I can and run with it as to why they're not playing well. And folks, before we wrap up today's video, I just want to say that I hope you're doing well. If you're going through a tough time, please remember that your current feelings do not define your entire life or your worth. You are valuable, regardless of any feelings of sadness or anxiety you might have. Brighter days are coming, and your present emotions cannot take that away from you. You are so much stronger than you realize, and you have the strength to overcome whatever challenges you're facing right now. Remember, you are not a burden, and there's always a new day with new opportunities ahead. We're all human and have our own struggles. Many people can relate to feeling low, so don't hesitate to reach out to any friends or family. And as always, please remember to recognize how far you've come and appreciate your awesomeness. Getting back to the video, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. It means the world to me. If you want to make me feel like I won TI, slap that subscribe button in the face. And as always, I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.